All right, we're here.
Jesus, you're loud. Scared the shit out of me.
Fuck.
I'm loud. I'm loud.
Are you good?
Why would I
You're
not
like-
be good?
All right, and we're here.
All right, and we have just started the digital recording of Junior High HOTBOX. Hello. What's up, guys?
So
Howdy.
I apologize for the inconvenience of having to do the podcast earlier than we normally do. So
Well, they don't know that.
Literally not an inconvenience at all. It worked better for me today.
What do you got
No.
going on? Why are you
Oh.
abruptly fucking our schedule?
I'm actually getting flown out east by my sugar mama.
Actually?
Yeah.
You're getting
That's
flown
what's
out.
up.
By my sugar mama.
Who is it? Like Drake or something?
That would be sick.
What
That'd
if
be
what
dope.
if Drake slid in your DMs and was like, "Hey,
I'm gonna fly
I
you
want to
out.
fly you out, bro."
Drake
No,
has
but
like
yeah,
an
no,
alter ego
yeah.
called Sugar Mommy.
No, yeah. I mean,
So you're
It's not
getting
my
flown.
shirt.
What are you getting flown out to do?
well, I mean, first of all, I just want to announce, I'm breaking barriers here.
Okay.
As a average mid male with average dick. I'm showing that all mid men around the world can also get their travels paid for by not just Instagram models. So I'm thinking about quitting my job, starting like a lifestyle travel blog sort of thing. Like it's pretty crazy.
Well, I'm happy for you, dude.
Yeah,
You are pretty mid.
Things are going well in that regard. So,
Like you're just depending on all your income being like travel.
Oh, on her, yes, 100%.
Hey, fire.
That's okay. That's not true.
Okay.
It could
'Cause
be.
people do make a living off of that, and
She did pay for my tickets, and I don't know if it's because like I'm a good guy or it's because my dick game's strong. I doubt it's because of that, but like
Definitely not.
Hey, it's definitely not because of that. But like,
I was
hey.
gonna say you're a fucking terrible person, so I can't imagine it's that.
But no, yeah. So I mean, but for real, I'm gonna quit my job and just start doing like travel blog shit and like
Get your Instagram really
influence.
popping.
Yeah. Things like that. Like become like brand ambassadors for like that tea that is basically meth and makes you not eat, or like fucking or just
honestly,
actually.
let me just get this out of the way so I never have to mention it again.
Oh
Fuck
my
tea.
god.
Tea is ass. Every form
No,
of it. Ass.
tea
Hold on.
is sick, dude. You're sleeping on it.
It's ass.
Tea is fire, dude. Tea. I was like you. I was uneducated. I was mid. I was like coffee gang till I die. Then I had my first decent black tea. Life changing, dude.
But
what
yeah,
kind of
actually,
education do I need beyond putting it to my lips and not liking it?
okay, hold on. Before we get more into this,
All right.
I still have more jokes about this.
Okay.
Are you reading
so-
notes right now?
Maybe. So my travel lifestyle blog that I'm gonna start is gonna be called The Average Dick Diaries: How to Fuck Your Way Around the World. That one Alex actually wrote for me, so she's being a trooper about all these jokes. So
Oh my god, that sounds
Happy
like the
for you, bro.
sisterhood of the traveling mid.
yeah, dude, it's, it's pretty dope. It's crazy how actually never mind.
Isn't it crazy how when we met, we all were hopeless pieces of shit that had absolutely no chance of ever even touching a woman? And look at us now.
Oh my god, especially me. Yeah.
I know. Luckily, I was in a band, dude. That shit fucking helped me out a lot.
Yeah,
That shit.
that slapped for you.
Dude, yeah, that shit was that was. I mean, I'm still in a band, but like I'm saying, when I was younger and in my old band, actually wearing the shirt. But yeah, it shit helped a lot. I was just able to like walk around shows we played, and I was just like, oh, I'm here for the pussy. Where do I go? Oh, everywhere for sure.
Just get sweaty as fuck. Scream. You're literally like,
Smelling like absolute dog shit and just walking around.
Yeah.
I'm here for
Never on. You know what though? It's funny because like, you think of like touring being like this crazy lifestyle where there's like girls and all this shit around. Never on tour was there any girls, bro. It was like, dude, I did not shower for like 5 days. I got like cheese growing between my fucking legs. Like I'm not gonna There's never a time where there was like girls involved in that shit ever. I was like, we were all just like, we're disgusting.
You got that cheese dick.
Yeah, not gonna do that. I want to sign to chicks' titties though in like Spokane, Washington.
What? Like she just asked you? She knew who you were and was down?
She just like came up to it. No, I don't know. That was like the first time she saw it was really weird. She was with her boyfriend, first of all. It was fucking weird. And she like
that's comfortable.
Yeah, so she like comes up to us after like our set or whatever, and she's like talking to us, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are really good." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks, blah blah blah," and just completely like out of nowhere, wasn't talking anything about this, but she just is like, "Oh yeah, I just got like my boobs done. Like this is the first time I've been able to go be out of the house like with my new boobs," and I was like, "Sick." And then she goes, "Yeah, like you want to feel them?" And her boyfriend's right behind her, and I was like.
And he's got to be looking at you like, boy, don't you even do
No, he was into it. He was like, yeah, bro, like, get a grab.
Dude, grab it.
I didn't. Justin did though. He had this like broken fucking arm, and he was like, "Man, I got one working arm, whatever." And like fucking,
oh man, that's hilarious.
I did because I was like, "This is a fucking setup. This just is like weird." Like I felt uncomfortable. I was like,
"He's a cock. Good. No big deal."
Yeah, dude. And then like and like she was like offering us to go like sleep, like because we needed a place. We like didn't have anywhere to sleep that night. So she was like, "Oh yeah, you guys can come like stay at like my place or whatever." And the boyfriend was like, "Yeah, like come." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm pretty sure like, yeah, I'm pretty
this
sure
is getting suspiciously
active." I don't think she was trying to fuck. I think they were trying to fuck.
I don't know, but like it was weird. And we didn't stay there. We didn't stay at their house. We were like, we're good. But the other band that we were on tour with ended up staying at their place. And like when we saw them like the next day in like Montana is where we played like the next day, they were just like, yeah, that was the weirdest fucking, like none of them fucked her, but they were just weird as fuck. Like we just were like couldn't wait to leave. Like they left like super early in the morning. So like we just wanted to get the fuck out of there. But yeah.
Bro, that's gotta be the first one of your blogs and just call it the cuck and the fuck.
I mean, that already happened in the past, but
yeah,
but
interesting.
Maybe it'll happen again.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
go ahead, Eddie. No, you go.
Just like you sounded super composed. I would have been extremely uncomfortable.
I probably would have gone. Fuck it.
Yeah. Sam had no shame back in the day, as we learned in the last episode with the fucking matches.
Okay. We don't need to talk. I mean, we already aired it out. It's out there. We don't need to talk about it again.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Dude, you know what I've been watching lately?
What?
And this is something I used to hate on. And before you guys mention the other shows that I like, because fuck you guys.
Say Attack on Titan.
No. Before you guys mention my like for Big Brother and Survivor and relate these to them, they're not the same. Fuck off. Eat shit. Definitely. You know what I love? Messy dating shows, dude. Recently, me and Samantha have watched a bunch of them. And there's just something about the trashiness and the fights and the literally high school level drama amongst these adults that I just fucking love. We'll just binge an entire season of shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with trash TV like that.
And I used to be like, dude, the fucking Bachelor, it's the fucking most unauthentic way to find love. Like you're like, okay.
No, I don't watch The Bachelor, but
Bachelor's ass.
Fucking Temptation Island is fucking the most top tier. Just like you go there just to ruin your fucking relationship.
Yeah, you're like, why is there any reason? Yeah, Eddie.
Eddie, do you know what Temptation Island is?
I won't lie to you. We've passed through it multiple times. Or just
watch it.
We love trash TV, but that just
Eddie. No,
bro, it's
watch
crazy.
It. Eddie, watch it, bro. You are literally. It is so fucking good. It's insane, dude. It's
like bad good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But like
it's terrible.
It's awful. Especially just like because it's what it is. They get like I don't know how many couples, like 6 couples or whatever,
and 4 couples. They each they go to an island. Right? This paradise.
Okay, no. Don't spoil.
No, this is just the premise. It's just the premise.
Okay.
So 4 couples go. The 4 girls live with 12 single guys or something like that. And the
separately
4
from
guys
their-
live with 12 single girls, and they don't see each
And-
other for like a
And
month.
the
like
four
a-
and four know each other, or
No,
No.
it's like if we
No.
went, like we would all be with 12 single girls. Like,
Yeah. And then the girls are with 12 single, and there is
and
like,
they only
you
see
know-
like bits and pieces of out of
Yeah,
context footage of their
Yes.
partner.
And so that
which is
and
the
then so it's
fucked
like
up
once
part.
so like once a week the host then fucking he shows like each person, like the couples, like the people that are in the
is
relationship.
the host a piece of shit? That's
Nah,
the,
chill
No, the
guy,
host is
chill
the
guy.
best guy. The host is the best fucking host on any show. It's like he makes the fucking show.
Okay,
honestly.
he's no Jeff
Turns-
Probst, but
No, dude,
Oh my
dude, he's the
God,
fucking dude. He's the fucking Mark L. Wahlberg, not Mark Wahlberg. Mark L. Wahlberg.
imagine
is
if
this
it
guy's
was
name.
the other Mark Wahlberg.
Then the show would suck.
Yeah, it would.
You know, it'd be fucking But
no, what is it? It's something ultimatum, which is finished.
yes, I watched.
I haven't watched
I only-
that one. The Ultimatum.
It's bad, dude.
They
It's
basically
really
okay,
bad.
so they like stole. That's basically what Temptation Island is. Like the Ultimatum stole Temptation Island's fucking
Oh, okay.
premise. Like real, it's basically what it is. Except with an Ultimatum, they only stay with like one person. Their like trial relationship for 3 weeks with the
But
other
this
person.
is like
And
fucking.
this
12
is
people.
yes, this is like a trial relationship with like 12 fucking people. You know, and like it's just
That's
fucking
a recipe.
all of them end up just like cheating on each other and shit.
Yeah,
Well, not
of
all of
course.
them.
Not all of them. Not
It's-
all of them. Sometimes they're like, oh, they actually like grew from this. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, yes.
Probably fake.
There's always like that
Surprising.
one couple that like grows from it, but then there's always like, and it's always a
It's
dude
only
I've
just
noticed.
one. Always, I feel like.
Yeah, there's always one couple that
Wow.
like they come into it strong, and then the other couples they come into it and they're just like a mess already, and then they just throw them with all these 12 strangers who are like relatively attractive. They
And
give
they
them,
just implode.
they give them a bunch of fucking alcohol, and then once you give them alcohol, they're just talking to strangers about how shitty their relationship is, and then the 12 singles are like comforting them, and they're like, "Yeah, that seems like a bummer."
But
Wanna
I'm trying
smash?
to smash.
Yeah.
Dude, the ones I
It'll
like
Yeah.
make
are
you feel, it'll
Temptation
make you feel
Island.
better.
Temptation Island, Too Hot to Handle is a good one. I've been watching Are You the One? That's the most recent one. That one's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
just the name of it, dude.
Bro, the ones where it's like you could steal someone from their date, I'm just like, yes, fuck them over. I want it.
Dude, yeah, it's wild. Me, Sam's sister and fucking Sam's brother-in-law got in like a group fucking thread over like Temptation Island, like in our group because like when it was I mean it's live right now. I don't think any of us have watched like this season that's going on right now.
Oh,
but we all,
me and
all of us
Samantha are
together.
caught up waiting week by week to watch.
Oh, really? Is this season as good as like
It's
the last?
crazy, dude.
Okay, I gotta fucking watch it. I gotta watch it.
I'm writing a note to myself. I guess I have to
Dude,
check
no,
it
Watch
it
out.
is,
every
yeah.
season of Temptation Island.
Yeah, Eddie, it's honestly, I don't for the most part. Temptation Island's really the only trash TV show I watch. I did watch The Ultimatum, but I stopped watching it because I'm bad at watching TV shows, like we all know. But like, I stopped watching The Ultimatum right when they like went back to their significant other. I was like, I don't want to watch that shit, and I just stopped watching it.
Dude,
Oh,
do
man.
you know what Too Hot to Handle is?
Yes, I watched that too. 'Cause
Bro,
that shit was just like
that
fucking
one-
ridiculous.
They literally put out a fake ad for the show, and they call it like Paradise Island or some shit. They put out a fake ad for the casting, and then they get there, and they're like, "We have a twist. I know you guys are all. It's pretty much all people there who are there to fuck. They're all just there to have a good time. It's not like I'm trying to find love. Like they're all just trying to fuck and get fucked up and party. And then they get there and they say you can't. There's a prize pool, but you can't do anything sexually with anyone, or you lose money from the prize pool. So you can't
Literally.
kiss. You can't
What's the
kiss.
you
You
cut
can't.
out? What's the parameters? You
Oh, I
Okay,
did.
people come onto an island, like all these singles people come onto the island, and they
you
think they're
can't
gonna-
fuck.
They
Let me
think they're
get there.
going to.
They think they're going to. So they go there thinking like we're just going to be smashing all summer on this island and like getting drunk and getting paid. But then they get there and they're like, yeah, there's this prize pool. And like, but like the only way you can win this money is if you guys like don't hook up with each other. And if you guys like kiss, a certain amount of money will come down. If like you get like a fucking hand job or some shit, more money will come down, to the point where like if you have sex, like a bunch of money will come down. And literally,
People just break it. Dude.
yeah, they're like, yo, I'm kind of nut, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Dude, in those cases though, I get it. I'm like, they didn't come on the show to do this.
but one thing I forgot. is you can't even jerk off.
Yeah.
So they got cameras everywhere. So like they're watching you, bro. So you can't even beat it.
Yeah, so I was thinking me and Samantha are gonna sign up for Temptation Island.
Yeah, you
Actually,
guys should,
No.
you guys should no, you guys should and just
Dude.
act like everything's fucking wrong just to like get like a free vacation. Like yeah, our
That's
relationship's in the
Dude,
turmoil.
we would
you
be
know,
so
like,
boring. We would just go in and someone would come up to me and I'd be like, "Don't touch me." Like, no, like I'm good. we just don't have any problems. We're just like, "Yep, we're just chilling."
they wouldn't cast it.
No, we would not get cast on that show in a million
like,
years.
you watch these different shows and like these different plots, and you have to imagine like the casting manager is targeting the shittiest human beings.
Oh yeah,
like
they're like, this guy's gonna cheat. We got to get this couple.
dude, on season 1, fucking there's like a couple
which
that's
one?
on there of Temptation Island. Sorry, of Temptation Island. There's a couple on there, and the guy like drops the bomb to that like he's like yeah like loyalty's a really big thing for me. Even though he ends up like cheating on his girlfriend in the fucking show, but he's like yeah loyalty's a really big thing for me, and like he's fucking no but get this is he then drops this bomb and he goes my father was actually murdered by the woman he was like by like the woman's husband that he was like cheating on his like mom with or whatever or some shit like that.
what?
And it's like that the fucking casting director was just like, we got to get this guy. Like this is fucking too gold for this is gonna make us. This story's gonna make us so much money, bro.
See, that makes sense. That's just wild.
For what are the other ones I don't watch? Love is Blind. Can't watch.
I don't watch.
One.
Love is Blind as you'd like, I think.
That one I get. Like I like the aspect of like it's like trashy and messy, but that's just ridiculous, dude. Like you're gonna marry a person you haven't seen.
It's pretty fucking cringe.
Yeah.
There was a girl in like a really big hardcore band that was on that show, Love is Blind. I forget what they were called, but yeah, she was like in like this really big like metal band from like Australia. And then she got canceled for like fucking like sexually harassing like the dude she like from Love is Blind or some shit. Yeah, it was a crazy story.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight, literally the same thing.
Or maybe it was married at first. Maybe it was married at first sight. Maybe it was married at first sight.
I think there's another one called oh man, I saw one episode and it was fucked. I think it's called 90 Day Fiance.
Oh god, yeah, that one's insane. But that one, like, that's got to be fake though, right? Like Big Ed
It feels scripted.
Like Big Ed, bro. Like that. You've seen Big Ed, Ryan? Do you know who Big Ed is?
No.
Google a picture of just type Big Ed in Google right now.
You'll see the picture and be like, oh yeah, I've definitely seen this.
Google Big Ed right now, dude. Like that shit, like, I'm sorry, dude. It's not real.
And I have seen. Yes, I know. Wait, was he a participant on the show?
Yeah, he was like online dating this girl from the Philippines, and like they ended up meeting, and he like went to the Philippines and all this shit on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's he puts mayonnaise in his hair too. That's kind of random, but yeah, he does that.
Yo, did you guys see the reboot of Joe Millionaire or whatever?
No, I watched the episode of Joe Millionaire with Samantha. I didn't like it.
What the fuck is Joe Millionaire?
So basically, the premise is like,
is he a millionaire?
Eddie.
His name's not even Joe.
You are the king at like asking a question. Then the second anybody starts to fucking say anything, you then jump to. You're like, is it that? I'm like, I'm gonna answer everything for you.
He needs to know.
Just let me finish. Just let me finish.
No, I've been really bad recently. I've been doing this to Grill, and she wants to knock me sideways.
Yes, you asked a question. I'm gonna answer it for you. Okay. So the premise of the show is like every dating show. And this one is about like it's like single women, a bunch of single women, and then there's two dudes that they're like trying to like get with or whatever.
Okay.
There's I don't know how many girls. Let's just say 20 for the sake of saying it. And so one of the guys is a millionaire. Like he's worth like I think they said he was worth like 10 point something $1 million or whatever. Okay. And then he's hot. Clearly, you're not gonna get some ugly.
I did see the first episode. He's pretty hot.
He's hot. Then there's another dude on there who is not a millionaire, just as hot. Personally,
pretty hot.
Personally, I think hotter. I would definitely rather fuck him than the millionaire. You know, because
They probably did that on
I-
purpose, though.
They're more fuckable than the millionaire.
But they don't tell the girls
Who's
who the millionaire is. Yes. So they're both. So they both are just like they're like one of them's a millionaire, one of them's not a millionaire. You know, like whoever you fall in love with or whatever is who you fall in love with, and money shouldn't matter or whatever. You know what I mean? And then like they get eliminated throughout the fucking show or whatever the fuck, you know.
Is it like a survivors type elimination? Or
Yeah,
they
they're
put them through
starving as
challenges.
well.
Yeah, they're starving and
No, I'm
like
actually,
they have to, like,
no.
fucking-
that would be insane. Holy shit!
that's how I think a dating, like one of those dating shows should be, bro. It's like not
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like, or one with like the couples they go on the show. It's like, all right, you're gonna have to show how much you love your spouse or whatever, you know. It's like, so we're gonna throw them into a pit of snakes. Are you gonna save them or not? Like,
Or
and then
nah.
we're gonna
Dramatic
drop
snakes.
you off like fucking 5 miles away, and you got an hour to get to her. How much do you love her? Are you gonna run to get her, or are you gonna be like, you know what, I've been over it for like a couple months anyways, so like I'm good.
That
Like,
sounds
you know,
fire. Let's make that.
I'll
that sounds
tell
like
you
a
what.
dope dating show.
If me and Grill were ever on that show and they dropped me in a pit of spiders, she's leaving me to die.
Nah,
I already have the name of our show.
What would it be called?
Till Death Do Us Part.
Isn't that already a show?
I'm looking this up. This sounds familiar.
I feel like
Some
that's already a
variation
show.
of that where you literally die if you don't save him.
They just put death on fucking national TV.
Then
It's fucking Hunger Games.
Dude, no, even worse. No, even worse, bro. The
It's a
person that
movie.
the person that dies, fucking. Then you get like all the people on the internet. They're like, "He's a piece of shit," anyways. Fucking no sympathy, like at all. Like fucking just like she wasn't worth his time anyway. Like she could do better than him or like whatever. Like I'm happy that he's gone.
Oh Jesus.
Well, Eddie, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
We're cool. We'll make it. Don't worry.
What would your dating? Let's create our ideal dating show or like.
I love this
Trash.
concept of like actual physical
Yeah.
harm.
It's like
Yeah.
fuck how far emotionally like you'll go for somebody.
Yeah.
How far physically will you go somebody?
It's
Like-
Will
I'm-
you fucking
I'm talking, let's say it's a guy contestant. They throw his wife right here, his mom right here. Gun with one bullet. You gotta shoot someone.
bye, mom.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
yeah. They throw you just in like real life dangerous scenarios, you know? They're like, oh, you guys won today's challenge or whatever. We're gonna take you guys out to like dinner or whatever. And then you go and you're like, you're walking around on the town. Then like the producers get somebody to like mug your fucking chick.
They
Just,
fuck
how
her
you
up.
how you gonna react? You know? And depending on how you react, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you gonna do?
so bad.
Are you gonna get your ass beat for your fucking lady, or are you gonna or like what?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Sam's married. That means he literally has to get his ass beat if it comes down to it, bro.
What do you mean?
I don't know. If
Wait, what? I'm high. I'm not sure what. Wait, what? I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know what you're laughing at.
Hold on. Oh my god, I know that was out of context, but holy fuck.
Explain.
I said Sam is married, so that means he has to get his ass beat for his wife if it came down to
then
it.
you said,
And then
"What
you
do
said,
you
"What do you mean?"
You know, I stand by it. I'm winning the fight. I'm winning.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, "I'm running, bro." Shit.
That's what I thought. That's what I
Hey, babe.
thought.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, bro. This dude's way bigger than me.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of a fucked up situation. You just get fucked up just for like her to still get mugged. Like,
Yeah,
Here's the fork from dinner. Good luck.
yeah. Or like some other challenges, are like they're like, all right, like we're gonna fucking, I don't know. I'm trying to think. We're gonna waterboard your wife, and you have to fucking go on like a fucking like treacherous trail through like the jungles of fucking somewhere.
Yeah,
And you got 2 hours, and we're just gonna waterboard her the whole time.
No,
Yeah,
here's the time where here's how it becomes realistic. Some of the partners are in on it, and they're not actually dying. Right? Okay, so then the person thinks they're actually gonna die, and they have to go save them.
So then what? Then the person shows up and they're like, "I'm here to save you," and they're like, "We're just kidding." I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Okay, then we're breaking up. You're gonna pretend that you're dying for me to go do all this
Legally,
bullshit?"
it's not gonna work the other way, dude.
It's hypothetical. It's all right,
I got one for you. A season of Survivor, when your torch is snuffed and you're voted out, you die.
I don't watch Survivor, so I mean, I can't riff on this with you. Otherwise, I would.
Fuck you.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Yo, the Met Gala just happened. Do either of you know what that is? Because I've been hearing about it every year that it's happened, and I still have no fucking clue what it is.
I'll give my idea of it. I
Okay.
think it's just like a very overhyped fashion show for publicity and fame or any sort of advertisement. But then another part of me, it's like there's actually people who make a living off of like making clothes, and this is like mainly for them. And then like the famous people wearing their clothes, I don't really fucking care about. I feel like that's kind of, I don't know. I'm super uneducated in the fact that
I honestly think that sounds like it's right, and you probably are right, but I want to give my take on it because
it's like a clout special.
I hope that my take is not what it is, because it just sounds funnier in my mind. But I feel like it's. Right? I mean, I just think it's like, because like people, they just like get all these celebs and shit, and then they're just like, all right, like fucking dress up like you're in fucking A Knight's Tale or some shit like that, or fucking like put like like they're just like put on fucking Viking uniforms and like come show off and shit, and it's just like, what are you looking at, Sam?
It's a fundraising gala.
For what? How are they raising? How are they raising funds? Are the celebrities putting in money, or are they like?
I think so.
Really?
I'm not gonna look into it more than that. I don't give a fuck.
So what is it? Is it a fundraising money for like the?
It's a fundraising gala.
Okay, for who? The people that are like fashion designers that are making the clothes, right, like they're making money. Like that's a real good fucking cause, you pieces of shit. Like,
because I mean, Gala, formerly called the Costume Institute Gala or the Costume Institute Benefit, is an annual fundraising gala held for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City.
Fundraiser for a fucking museum that no one wants to fucking go to? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like for cancer awareness or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? If it is, sorry, we Google.
Yeah, if it is for something really good.
But if it's for a museum,
yeah, we're three fucking idiots. So what do we know?
Can I give a hot take?
Please.
High fashion is fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid. It's not practical for normal people to wear. It's overly priced for no particular reason. It's clothing. I don't give a fuck. It looks dumb. How are you supposed to wear that? Okay, had to get that out.
Yeah. Those fashion designers I feel like they're all just sociopaths that make those fucking crazy ass clothes, dude. They're just like, here we have this satin dress within the back, a butt plug installed, and like, and it's like what?
VR goggles attached to the dress.
Oh, speaking of VR, are we done talking about Met Gala right now, or we want to riff on this more? What do we do?
Fuck the Met Gala. That's what I have to say. Yeah.
So I was at our other guitar player in the band's house. His name's Marcos. We all call him Kush. But I was like,
why?
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't even smoke weed. But literally, like, everybody in the hardcore community calls him Kush. Don't know. His name on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere is just Kush.
Fair.
He got at just Kush?
No, it's at something Kush. Like, I think it's
that would be fire.
I think it's at you Kush, like EW.
I would drop all my shit to get at Kush.
Yeah. But anyways, so I was at Kush's house the other night, and he has a fucking Oculus. And for the first time ever, I watched VR porn.
What are your thoughts?
I put it on.
Walk us through it.
So he puts it on my head or whatever, and he like, because he's like was sitting
Starts
there, he's like
jerking
getting
you
all
off or what?
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
You do it with someone, right?
Weekend.
Well, dude, no, his fucking cousin was there. He wasn't gonna do that in front of her. But if she wasn't there, who knows? But you know, he puts it on and he starts it, and like it's weird because it's like a fucking. It's like you see it, and two, when you're watching it, the crazy part, I didn't know because as I'm watching it, he's like, "Look around." I'm like, "Look around." He's like, "Yeah, move your head." You literally can move your head.
360.
You can. It's 360, and you can move your head around on this. So like, it was just funny because like the set of the porn set was like in a kitchen, like most typical like scenes are for a lot of times.
Like the cameraman in the background.
No. So like, I'm watching it, and I just was like, I look over, and immediately I'm an electrician. I immediately was like, it's actually a pretty nice chandelier they got like hanging over here. I was like looking at it and I was like, and it wasn't even later like for like a solid like 5 seconds. It wasn't even watching. Like you just hear like, and I'm just like looking over here. It's I hear it in the side and it's going on, but I don't see it. I just see like the it was weird, but like yeah, like he puts it on, and he starts it, and like you can like fucking like use your hands with like little controller things and like like move your hands around like it's like your hands and shit like that, and like you know it's like it's 360 all the way around shit. So like I look down and I'm like, oh my god, this is what it's like to have a huge cock. Like this is crazy. And like I just,
wait, you get a phantom cock?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm surprised by your reaction, Sam, because this really like touches on that fear you have of virtual becoming every day.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't really that enjoyable. Like it was like this is.
I mean, I bought an Oculus right after, but you know, it wasn't that fire.
Dude, no, it was. I don't know. It was weird. I couldn't imagine having that on and just like you know like
that'd be so uncomfortable, man. Like
it's really not that isn't that uncomfortable, but it just was like it just would be weird. Fucking, you know, I don't know where it's gonna fucking go when I'm like you know. Busting like oh no, sorry.
Honestly,
cat,
fuck it, just let it go, let it fly.
I mean, that's usually my mentality, but
it's wherever in the room.
Yeah, just wherever.
So
wait, one time when I was hooking up with this chick way back in the day.
Okay.
Oh god, dude.
I was about to like finish, and I just I pulled out. Let's just say if I didn't, there would have been a problem. I pulled out and I just fucking busted all over her wall.
Like you aimed at the wall?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it was like a super soaker level of like pressure. And it just like, it just went on the wall.
Did you aim at the wall? Did you aim at the wall or you overshot and it hit the wall?
I think I overshot.
Okay. That's impressive.
I might have left a dent in that wall, dude, to be honest. All right, go on.
8.
Oh my god, dude. I wonder if he got her a black light or something to remember the moment on the wall.
Yeah, dude.
If she was on MTV's Room Raiders, it wouldn't have looked good for her. Let's just say that.
That show was fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, that's too funny.
But yeah, Eddie, you're right. VR is going to take over the world, and people are going to get desensitized to real life. We're never going to see them again.
I don't think so.
At least somebody.
Well, yeah, there's going to be some people.
There probably is somebody out there right now already.
You ever seen just the first one, The Matrix?
Yes.
Long time ago.
Imagine that's a documentary, actually. That's actually going to happen.
I honestly kind of I don't believe it. Like, I mean, somewhat believe that like the Matrix is like real in a sense. Like it could. I think that it's realistic of what happened in the Matrix could actually fucking happen. Is it far fetched that it would? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I love that for sure.
But if every circumstance that needed to happen happened, it could for sure happen.
One time I was at this dude's house watching The Matrix, and for some reason they had it muted and they were playing dubstep music. I swear to God, every time it dropped, he would start fighting. I swear to God on my life. Was I high as shit? Yeah.
Probably.
But I
Whose
swear
house
to
was this
God,
at? Sam's?
some dude named Jason.
Oh, okay. For sure.
I feel like there's more to this Oculus story. Like, did he stay in the room or?
Oh
Yeah, was he
well,
like, all right, have a good time, buddy, close the door
Yeah.
on you? Or he's
Was
just
he like?
watching?
Was he
No.
ear to ear with you?
It was just to show you what it's like.
Yeah, just show me what it was like. There was like a handful of people too, like at his house. Like we were hanging out because like I like went. He just like randomly called me and he was just like, "Hey, you want to come to like my cousin's like going away party?" And I'm like, "Bro, I've never met anyone in your fucking family, let alone like your cousin." And like, I only met Kush like fucking like in like January or something. You know what I mean? I was like, So he's like, "You want to come to my family's thing?" And I'm like, I mean, sure, I got like nothing else going on, so like whatever. Went, was chill, hanging out, and then like his cousin, one of like his cousin's friend, or like two of his cousins, and like one of his cousin friends, they all like came over and shit, and like yeah, we were just like hanging out, and he had his Oculus and shit, and then I like brought it up, and he was like, "It's fucking weird, but if you want to try it," and so like I was the first one to try it, and I put it on, and like it has speakers and everything on it, so I'm sitting there with it all on my face, and they just are like sitting around me, and they just hear like. Like, and they're like, what the fuck?
You know what I would be down to go to? Like a Comic-Con or something like that.
You know what I want to do with you guys? Like really badly?
I don't want to have an orgy, bro. I've told you this.
No, not the threesome. I really, really want to do like a gnarly escape room.
The one time I had not a bad experience, but let's just say we didn't escape. I did it with my family. Dude,
Well, I mean, that's different. Like your grandpa and everything went?
No, it was like me.
You would have just knocked somebody in the. You would have just socked someone in the face if he went.
It was
get the
me,
fuck out of here.
Samantha, Amy, Hunter, my mom, and Hunter's mom.
Mhm.
And dude, it starts off somebody's like handcuffed to a chair. We couldn't get out of the room for like the first room for like 10 minutes, bro. And
Okay.
dude, the key was literally under the fucking chair.
Oh my god.
So what did the workers come in? They're like, "You guys are fucking idiots."
Nah,
Just
they're like if at the beginning they're like, if you're not getting anything, we'll give you like hints. Like eventually they were just like, it's under the fucking chair, dude. Move on.
they're like chair, and you're like, I think it's in like one of these wall sockets or something, guys.
Have
No,
you
I
been to an
wanna
escape
do
room,
it.
Eddie?
No, I really want to do a gnarly one because I love riddles and like super hard cryptic stuff. Like,
Kind of the same thing, I guess.
I mean, if I'm going, I'm there for moral support. I'll do what I need to do.
You gotta participate.
No.
dude.
I'm just saying I'm gonna try my best. But riddles just aren't my thing, really.
Yeah.
I think it'd be super fun and it'd be loaded with memes.
We got to go to a horror one.
They
I
have one
can't.
at
I
they have
can't,
one
dude.
they have one at I'm not gonna say where, but
I
they
can't.
have one close by to us.
Anything with clowns, I can't fucking do. I'll freak the fuck
Oh,
out.
you're scared of clowns?
I have gnarly colorophobia.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like super gnarly, dude.
What's it called?
Colorophobia?
I'm gonna look that up. I feel like you're saying it wrong.
Oh, is that why
because
Maddie wore that clown mask and slowly opened the door on episode 3?
Shut the fuck up.
Huh? What do you
Wait,
mean?
what?
Did she have it to like fuck with you?
What clown mask?
Episode 3, you can see Maddie like slowly open the door and it's like a clown.
You're a piece of
Really?
shit, dude. No,
Yeah.
he's fucking with me.
Eddie's gullible,
Um,
so
Yeah, I'm also very gullible, so that doesn't help.
he
at
was
all.
on the verge of believing, but I kind of
I literally looked behind me as you said that. But yeah,
it happened. It happened.
I think it started when we went to Ryan. I don't think you were there, but a super long time ago, Sam, you and I and two other buddies went to Knott's.
Yeah, not Scary Farm.
We went to a clown section, and I was like, "Fuck this" to my core, dude. It was so bad. It was so bad. We were in a restaurant.
How old are
And-
we?
Probably like 14, like 13 or 14. No, we were like 16.
No,
like
we were like
16.
12 to 14 range, probably.
Somewhere around there. We were in a restaurant, and it sucks because as a kid, if they see how horrified you are, they won't leave you alone. And I remember being in it was like in a Jack in the Box or something, and I couldn't leave the restaurant because they were up to the glass, like, and they're just fucking waiting for me. And you guys thought it was hilarious, and I was like, "This is I peed. I peed my pants. I never told you." Urine. Factual.
Damn,
bro. My one experience, which is that experience, I was fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie.
That was horrifying. I hate clowns.
I just learned like at too young of an age at like Not Scary Farm, if you just like don't get scared, they get over fucking with you. Like, so I remember like one of my like an older, like my brother's friend or something, like told me that. He's like, bro, if you just like ignore it, they just leave you alone. I was like, really? And they came with like blah, 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 like whatever, and I just was like, okay. I was like, and they're like, oh. And then it got to the point where like later on in the night they're like, oh, and I was like, ooh, like mocking them, and they were just getting like mad at me, and they're like, dude, fuck this kid.
I had a different experience mocking someone, and it didn't work out.
Really?
We were in like it was like a doll house, like that was like the theme of the maze, and there was like this undead fucking doll bride or some bullshit like that, and she comes out, she does the fucking pig squeal shit, she's like like you're like, okay, like they do that shit, they like scrape and they squeal like a pig. You're like, okay, in hindsight, do a better job. But she squealed at me and was like scratching her fucking metal thing on the wall or whatever, and I was just like, you think that's fucking scary? Or like some bullshit that a 13-year-old would say. And she proceeded to follow me the entire maze, where at the end of it I was like begging our friend's dad to like help. Like I was like, she fucking knew. She could see through that bullshit, and she fucking followed me the entire time. I was terrified.
I lucked out. I don't know.
Maybe she was just into me, man.
Maybe she's just trying to smash. 13-year-old, Jesus Christ.
Oh, nah, I've always looked like I was like 20 years old, man.
Yeah. That's fucking great.
I remember when me and girl first moved in together, we were living in a studio apartment, and I was super into my vape pen. This is actually why I had to stop, but this is a totally different story. I can't hit vape pens anymore. I think I was leaving your house, Sam. Like we had just did like a sesh or something, and
sesh like in the studio or something,
like Mario Kart sesh.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and I got home super faded, and I walk in to go. She's like sound asleep in bed, studio at the time, and she changed the wallpaper of my computer at the time to a sketchy ass clown. So I opened up my computer, and it didn't hit me at first because I was like still faded. And then like as I'm like entering my password, like I see it, but I'm like not realizing it. And then I open like my computer, like you know how you have your screensaver and then you have like your lock screen. I opened the lock screen, and then the clown got bigger. Like she put like a bigger clown as a prank. And I was convinced that it was in my bed. So I ran towards there and I started screaming. She was like, it was just a joke. It was just a joke.
Screaming?
Yeah, I was horrified, dude. Like, it's bad. And then I used to hit the pen a lot at night because it's just like casual and it doesn't like stink up the room like if I hit a bowl. And I get these gnarly night terrors. And I can't hit pens anymore.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about that. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. It's hilarious looking back at it now, but
do you guys like horror movies?
Love horror movies.
I just don't get scared. Like I would get really scared when I was a kid. Now I'm the worst person to watch with because I'm just I'm laughing the whole time. Like I think it's hilarious.
I'm obsessed with horror games. Like if you ever played the new Resident Evils, they are amazing games, dude. I
never played a horror game ever. No, I played Devour.
Oh yeah, you did play Devour,
which is pretty fun. I mean, it wasn't like I'm like scared like something's gonna happen, but the first jump scare,
there's like lots of like
the first jump scare got me like bad. Like
yeah.
Sam,
even when you know it's coming, even when you're like, I know there's gonna be, I don't know the exact moment. Still like fucking like
Sam, you should play Biohazard. It's fucking cause like you play the game, you're like, it's just another like stupid horror game, but like the story's good and you're like playing, it's like a shooter, and like mechanically the enemies in the game, they like study the way you make decisions. And it's gnarly, dude. It's I still have to beat that game. But
Dude, I do want to try like a VR horror game. Like I think that'd be so crazy.
That's next level.
If I ever get an Oculus, that's the first stream I'm gonna do. It's just fucking horror.
So month of May, I have 3 family members that have a birthday. 1 on the 5th, 2 on the 7th, and they're like all super into, sign the birthday card, blah blah blah. I fucking hate cards. Like I think it's so pointless to just write something on a piece of paper that you could just say more profoundly, like face to face, or do something over like a dinner or like an event. Like I'm super against cards, and just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I think a nice note, like with like if it's just even on a piece of paper, like a white piece of paper or something, that you can make a nice note to someone and it can be meaningful. But I totally agree. The whole process of like, I have to go get a card and do this bullshit. Like, who gives a fuck, dude?
It's so annoying, dude. Like,
especially when it's someone you're not that tight with, dude. You're like, okay, like this is pointless.
Yeah, that is a big rant. But when it's someone close to you, I get it. But this certain person, she was like, hey, let me come by and drop off the card so you can sign it. And I was like, you can just fucking sign it for me. Like it's really
that's like
easy.
next level. That's like next level. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like I already.
What is the point though?
I was gonna say I feel like cards are stupid because you're like, let me get this card with this thing in there that says whatever it says that I didn't write, and then I'm gonna sign it as if I fucking wrote that thing out that's in the fucking card. Like that's already like you're just plagiarizing your fucking own like, hey, happy birthday, like bullshit. Like I care about you, like. You're already having somebody else fucking say it for you. Then you're signing it, saying that it was from you. You're like, I thought of this. But that's even next level. You're like, somebody else signed for you that you fucking said that thing in that card. Like, I don't know.
It's like this person, like, they know how I am, and we're close enough to, like, I could be blunt like that. But the only time I will ever, like, put effort into a card is if it's Grill's grandma. Because I've never had a grandma and she's super cool. She treats me like her own grandson. And we have this tradition where we get each other super crude or hilarious birthday cards. It's just like our thing. So that's the only time I'll put effort in anything. But if someone is hitting up like, yo, we gotta sign this card, like her birthday is next weekend, forge me. I don't give a fuck. Forge my fucking signature, dude.
I will say I do agree with that's the one thing that is chill about cards is if you have that relationship with somebody where like
exactly
you're like, I'm gonna go get a card, but like the whole point of getting this card is just to get something that's really fucked up and funny. And that's how it is for anytime I get a card from my mom or whatever for like her birthday, Mother's Day, whatever it may be. She's always like, oh, it's from you. I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, like here we fucking go. Like what fucking bullshit am I about to like, but it's like funny. It's
that's
funny.
Different.
She appreciates that's different. And like, she appreciates that. But like I never get that card that's like has some fucking poem in it that's like fucking like whatever.
If I'm getting a card, if I'm getting one with writing, it's gonna be minimal, if any.
This one is shaped as a cheese grater.
Wait, so you have a card with you right now?
Yes, I'm not going to show it because it's going to show who I'm giving it to.
Is who you're going to give it to going to see this?
Very likely. So it's a cheese grater, as you can assume by the shape of it. And it says, there's no greater person out there, and at the risk of sounding cheesy, it's so good to be your friend. Gouda. Like cheese. Gouda.
Got it.
Fuck cards.
I don't understand why you would read the card to us, but not show us the card.
I think I just have a resentment for cards. And
I know, but you said the person who's going to get the card is going to see this,
and then you read it.
You're spoiling the card nonetheless without showing it.
Yeah, so you might as well show us what it looks like.
No, fair. That's fair. the person that might see this potentially knows how I feel about cards, so they know it's not personal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you just said, I got you.
For sure. Okay. Whatever.
I'm just saying, man.
I'll drop it now.
Dude, you know what else is fun to do about cards though? You could get someone like a birthday card, but just get a completely different holiday as the card.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like fucking like someone's like 40th birthday or something, and you just get them like a fucking like happy like quinceañera card. Like that's the kind of shit I'll do.
That's funny.
I'll do it. I'll make it even darker. It'll be like they're like one year for my mom's birthday. It was like her like I don't know. My mom's like 64, 65 or whatever. And so she like 1 year for her birthday when she was like 62 or something. I just got her a card. It was like, sorry for your loss.
That's funny, dude.
My mom was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, I don't know. You're getting old, dude. Like, she was like, fuck you. I'm like, happy birthday.
See, that's funny as fuck, dude.
Jill's a trooper.
Honestly, not only cards, I don't want to go anywhere to any party.
Just fucking,
I'm good.
Just suck my dick and call it a fucking day,
Didn't you recently go to a party? Both of you?
Well, to be fair, I actually like the hosts, so they're friends. So sorry, let me clarify. Any event where I'm not tight with the person who's hosting it, I don't want to go.
Sam hates going anywhere though.
I don't want to go. Who do I need to meet?
Yeah, I mean, I feel you.
I don't want to meet anyone.
But if I'm doing like Dungeons and Dragons and shit again.
Yes,
like,
yeah, you guys are my friends, so yes, I'm down. Yeah. But if it's like some fucking, hey, you want to go to this person's like aunt's like fucking, no, I'm never going to anyone's aunt's birthday ever again. Like, I know all the people I need to know. I'm good.
You'd ever think like, oh, what if this could be an opportunity to like?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, go on.
No, opportunity for what? Yeah.
So like, I don't know, network or something like that. I guess I don't know, like.
Bro, any type of networking I want to do, it's fucking online.
I think that's situational.
True, I guess.
I think that's true.
But it's always good to show your face when networking, because then it's like you're more personable. Is that a word? I learned fucking conversating isn't a word like a couple weeks ago.
Conversating actually is a word. I want to apologize.
Is it?
Wow, it is a word. Yeah,
it is. No way.
Sam, get fucked.
No, I wanted to come clean. I forgot about that, but thank you for bringing it up.
Get fucked. Damn, Ryan was probably feeling
conversating is a word. Holy shit.
You won.
Let's fucking go.
Damn, Sam, you're a fucking idiot, bro. How could you think that wasn't a word, even though I thought it wasn't a word too when you said it at the same time?
So let's take that off the Eddy list. Boom. It's gone.
Well, that's not really pronunciation. That's more
pronunciation.
Is it a word?
Dude, holy shit. I need to fucking text someone right now and say, fuck you, it is a word.
Do it. Yeah, dude, please tell
that'll be our send-off. What's the joke?
Well, okay, it's more of a story than a joke. But I basically just like I went out on like a date with this like girl, and then like we were out getting drinks or whatever, and we were conversating. And,
good on you, sir.
Good on you, sir. No, and
first of all,
we like went out and like she was drinking like a fucking vodka cranberry or whatever, and I was having like a gin and tonic as I do, and like
truly.
At one point, like
Nasty.
we were just like talking or conversating, if you will, and her straw like fell out of her drink or some shit like that, and like fell to the floor, and so like for whatever reason, like I don't know, it was like a first date, and I was trying to be like cool, and I was like, oh well, like fuck straws, right? Like, and I like threw my straw out, and I thought it was like
you're an asshole.
Well, no.
I'm just fucking with you.
Hold on. I didn't throw her straw out. Her straw fell on the ground. I took my straw out. My straw out.
Okay,
Yeah, I took my straw. Yes, as a sign of chivalry, because clearly that is. I then took my. Yes, I took my straw out, and I was like, "Oh, fuck straws, right?" And she was like, like whatever. And then like,
is that what she sounded like?
Yeah. Yes, exactly like that. And then like, so then we keep like whatever doing our thing. But then at one point I go to like take a sip of like my drink. I don't know why I keep doing like this, like it's a fucking goblet. But like I go to take a sip of my fucking drink, and I like thought I forgot that I had thrown my straw out. So I'm like making eye contact like with her while like she's, you know, talking about her fucking dog or whatever, you know, some shit that's not important that I'm like, and like I go to take a sip of my drink, but I'm like looking at her, so I'm like, oh yeah, and I go to like, and I think my straw is there, and I'm like, and I make like that face of like when you think your straw is there, and I'm like, and she's like, huh, and I'm like, look down, I'm like, oh fuck, my straw, like I forgot about that. And she was like, oh, and she like laughs at me or whatever. And so it's like something like, oh, your face looks so dumb or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, and then I was like, you know what else is a dumb face? Like, what else makes you have a dumb face? She's like, what? And I was like, you know, like right after in those like videos of beheadings when they cut the head off and they hold the guy's head up. She's like, what? And I was like, you know, his face just looks real dopey after that. And she was like, yeah, she's like, yeah. And I was like, and I just was like, and I literally right after she just didn't react to it, I just chugged my fucking drink and I was like, you want another drink? And she was like, yeah, vodka cran, please. And I was like, for sure. And I just like went and grabbed another drink for us. And then like, I don't know, she brushed it, and then she texted me like the next morning and she's like, I don't think this is gonna work. And I was like, it was the beheading joke, right? Like, fuck. I didn't say that, but like in my head, I was like, I shouldn't have. That was probably that. But I mean, luckily it didn't work. She kind of sucked anyways. And like, fucking sugar mama's way cooler than her. So like, you know.
I felt that. Oh, Sam. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, GG.
Crash. That's a natural GG no-re right there.
Hey, GG. GG.